What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, the Tantalizing One, here on a Monday Night Raw review. Hopefully, you were on the show earlier and you're just joining us. Hopefully, you guys can't hear my AC, but it's hot and we had to cool it down. Oh, look who's here, everybody, for the show. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the producer of the Tantalizing Tony Wrestling channel. Kira, the producer.
Hello.
Good night, everybody. Okay, so look, this is our first time doing. Okay, thanks. We have one mic. This is our first time doing a Raw review after we just watched the show live and after we just did the watch along. So, good evening to everybody. This is going to be a little different than usual. If you want to get your chat up, you can send a super chat normal wise, or you can send it in a super chat donation on PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. Thank you. So, Kira, did you watch Raw tonight?
Mostly.
What, mostly review the show?
Yes.
That air is bothering me. Is it bothering you?
I'm cold.
Okay. There we go. Hopefully that was in the background. I think it was in the background?
Possibly.
Are we live?
We are.
In living color. All right. So your favorite group, Judgment Day, opened the show.
They did.
Oh, so is this how we're doing this? So I guess she's doing the one answer co-hosting deal. Okay. So look, Judgment Day opened, but no Dominic in the ring.
Dominic needs his special entrance. He's the new NXT North American champion. He deserves his flowers. He deserves his special hurrah.
Well, he got a special hurrah tonight. He got a special introduction from Judgment Day. Mommy introduced him as the most. Okay, she's showing her shirt. Mommy introduced him as one of the most. I guess what'd she say? Did she say sexiest or the what? She said something, which fuels speculation because already people saying, "Oh, these are Buddy and Rhea still together." We don't.
They are still together. Don't try to mix it all up.
Business with pleasure.
They're just really great actors, performers, superstars. Just let them be great at what they do. Okay? Okay.
Well, being great at what they do, they were actually great. You know who else is great tonight?
You.
Of course, I'm always great. But beside that, what was that? You. So Dominic came down he is the new North American champion from NXT, of course. Showing that belt off very proudly, I must say. Do you agree?
I agree.
She concurs. And of course, they're doing their spiel, and the Tampa crowd was hot on Dominic, booing him out the building, right? Booing him out the building. But he talked. If you notice tonight, he didn't let them talk over him. He talked over them. He showed them why he is the NXT North American heavyweight champion. He's the champion of all North America, you know.
I know.
That's right. So after his spiel, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, the WWE Undisputed Unified World Tag Team Champions, came out.
They did.
For what reason? You even know?
To interrupt the greatest group in WWE history. Like, I don't understand why they couldn't just let them finish. They already fought before. So I don't understand why they can't just open the show on a great note. They always have to interrupt the Judgment Day.
And if you're here, guys, please hit the likes, subscribe, share. Once again, this is the Tantalizing Tony Wrestling Show. Hopefully, we'll be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that other spiel that everybody else is on. Maybe 8 people listen to us, right?
All right.
8's better than none.
It is, actually.
It is. 8 is greater than 0.
Mathematically.
Thanks. Spinal. Anyway. So look, after this whole rigmarole, Sami Zayn called out Dominic for a match.
For the title.
Yes. So the World Tag Team Champion challenged the North American Champion for his title.
And Dom never backs down from a match.
Listen, you're right about that. He stood up, he came right out and said, I accept. Or was that Mommy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Mommy. I thought so. So that set the match up. I think that was a good setup to begin the Raw. Some people in the chat earlier said it was that Judgment Day is oversaturating wrestling. oversaturating the WWE, oversaturating Raw. To those people, I say, Pisha. I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. Where is Carlito, by the way?
In his skin.
Okay. Okay, so from there we got to Zoey Stark and Becky Lynch in a match.
This is the match I did not see.
It was a banger. People complain that these guys can't go. The women's division is weak. Well, in my opinion, Becky Lynch and Zoey had a banger of a match. Steven Sansel, he's new to the chat. Good to see you, bro. I think that Becky Lynch solidified that she's a player that don't counter out. Zoey Stark looked like a star. I think she's under the tutelage of Trish Stratus is helping her out. Trish Stratus got involved a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the match was
that mask on?
That mask, she threw the mask in the ring to distract the ref. At that point, she jumped up on the ring apron. And then Becky went for her. Zoey tried to get the 1-2-3 pin. She didn't get it. Of course, then she kicked Trish to the curb. Zoey went for a move. Did not happen. Went for the top rope move, and Becky caught her in the manhandle slam. 1-2-3. Becky gets the win, which means, am I boring you? Are you tired?
Well, it is past my bedtime, but that has nothing to do with what you're talking about. I'm actually interested because I haven't seen the match.
So the people that are listening on whatever platform you're listening on, Kira's yawning. She's always tired. God forbid. Anyway, Zoey got pinned. Becky gets the win, which means Becky gets to face Trish at a later date, which will probably be where? SummerSlam, exactly. I can't say nothing bad about it. So far, Raw starting off great. People criticizing it in the earlier show. And I just can't, I'm not going for it.
Starts off with a 10 because it started off with the Judgment Day.
You're a Judgment Day fan, aren't you?
I am.
Okay, good. So after that, we got Ricochet backstage, and he was waiting for Logan Paul, of course, and he was talking, about Logan Paul and how Logan Paul is getting his nerves, and Logan Paul's under his skin, and Logan Paul doesn't belong there, and Logan Paul is not a real wrestler. And I'm sorry.
I digress.
Yes. From there, we jumped to Cody Rhodes. Adrenaline.
Oh, we're in two different parts of
You
the
stepped
song.
on it. I was going to do the adrenaline in my soul, and then you were going to do the whoa, but now you did the whoa.
Okay, let's just rewind then.
Rewind?
Yes.
Adrenaline in my soul. Something, Cody Rhodes. Da, na, 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 na. I know the words, right?
Whoa.
Just so you know, I know the words. It's adrenaline in my soul.
Oh, really? You know the words. That's how you sounded.
I know the words, Yes, I know the words. And once again, guys, if you want your chat up on the screen, hit us with a super chat. We appreciate it. It goes to the channel. It goes to all kinds of things. Sneakers. No?
No.
Sorry. It goes for tickets to Raws, SmackDowns, stuff like that. SummerSlam donations. Yes. Kira and I are trying to make the trip to SummerSlam. So any donation to the channel would be warranted. If you can't donate, we get it. Times are tough. The economy's bad. Gas is $8 a gallon. Milk is $55 a gallon. So at least hit the like, share, subscribe, share the share. As Kira says, share alike. Right?
That is not what I say.
What do you say?
Not that.
Oh.
I say share, and share again.
Oh. Okay.
Haven't said that in a while, though.
Well, there it is. Thank you. Next. Dominic versus Sami Zayn. People don't give Dominic Mysterio credit for being a good wrestler.
What people are you talking to?
I don't want to name them, but,
Everyone has got to recognize how much Dominic has improved. I'm not the biggest Logan Paul fan, but I can admit that he is a great wrestler and he put the work in. And Dominic actually loves the business and he's been working at this spot for quite some time now. So I'd find it hard for someone to say that he's not a good wrestler, or at least an improved wrestler.
Look, I am a broadcast journalist.
Oh.
Yes. I'm also a former professional wrestler. I'm semi-retired. I still have a match to go.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in the business 30 years this year.
Oof.
True story.
Yes.
1993 is when I started my actual wrestling career. I've been a fan when I was in the womb. True story. I was listening to wrestling when I was in my mom's belly. Okay?
Fun fact.
I think Bruno Sammartino was champion then. Anyway, the point of the matter is this, is that I watched the breakdown of Dominic Mysterio when he first came, and I was like, why are they doing this to this kid? Throwing him to the wolves? And he got thrown to the wolves. He did. But guess what? He showed that he belongs in the pack. He showed that he's just not living on the Mysterio name. When you go against a consummate professional like Sami Zayn and you hold your own, you get my respect. Not that he needs it, but I'm saying Dominic Mysterio found a way to win tonight. He did just like his dad. He lied. He cheated. He stole. And
are you implying that his father is Eddie Guerrero?
I'm not implying anything. I just look at that mullet. Have you seen that mullet?
That mullet is growing and thriving.
You know how to mullet like that?
Mr. Eddie Guerrero.
Mr. Eddie Guerrero, that's right. Not to mention Kevin Owens got thrown out of ringside. Rhea and Damien got thrown out. And you saw what happened?
I did see what happened.
Your teams are cheaters.
I don't care. You know what, that part when they brought Kevin Owens out, that reminded me of when Rhea Ripley used to beat up Dominic and she used to bring him out. That's exactly what I thought of when they brought him out all beaten up and battered and bruised, I guess is what people say. But yeah, Sammy got distracted because his best friend's at the top of the ramp with two hyenas that just attacked him backstage.
Hyenas?
And I call them hyenas. They're like hyenas
okay.
in the best way possible. But he got distracted and he lost. You gotta keep your eye on the prize, buddy.
Did you like the hyenas in The Lion King?
Did I like them?
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg was one of them. I
didn't not like them.
Do you know who the other two were?
No.
Bobcat Goldthwait and Cheech Marin.
Okay.
Yeah. Little fun fact there with the Lion King.
Alrighty.
Anyway. So of course he got distracted. What's his name?
What?
The guy that got beat tonight.
Kevin Owens?
No, my good friend.
Set
you up. Sami Zayn got distracted. A consummate professional like that getting distracted by a child. Unbelievable. Pinned by a 26-year-old kid.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie
to look
mistake
at the top of the ramp.
to a grown man. A grown man makes a rookie mistake. And Dominic, he what's the word I'm looking for there?
Retained.
He retained, but he also took advantage of. He's like Edge, the ultimate opportunist.
Edge, what an analogy.
I think you know me.
Because he started the Judgment Day.
I think you know me.
Okay.
You get it?
I get it.
Okay, good. So what analogy? Edge started the Judgment Day. I think you should have stuck with them.
They're great. They're great where they are right now.
How dare you? If you ever meet Edge, he's gonna get you. Spear. Okay. But yeah, Dominic retains the North American Championship. He beat a world champion tonight.
He did indeed.
Not to mention, guys, on that house show, Dominic pinned Seth Rollins, and they reversed the decision because they cheated. I think what happened is I think Damien hit Seth with the briefcase, and then the referee saw a replay or something. But Dominic pinned Seth Rollins a couple of days ago.
That's how it should be.
Okay then. That
world title belongs in the Judgment Day. Doesn't matter who has it. Just one of them.
Well, somebody's gonna get it, and the money's on Finn Bálor. As I turn my page, the money's on Finn Bálor. There you go.
There you go.
So we got a backstage segment later on with Apollo Crews and Judgment Day again.
Judgment Day runs WWE, especially Raw.
Well, Raw's their show. I think they're gonna take over NXT as well.
They are. They have.
Well, they did. Apollo Crews was talking to Akira Tozawa, and Apollo Crews calls out Damian Priest saying, "You like to bully people? Want to bully me?" Tozawa said, "Nope." He left. Out of there.
Because Rhea Ripley traumatized him.
Yeah, he's scared of Rhea Ripley. You know, but yeah. And they set that match up. Then we jump to Ciampa versus Bronson Reed, which was a solid match night. People, here's the thing, guys. and this is going to sound crude. 90% of the people that watch wrestling, forget that. 98% of the people that watch wrestling could never wrestle a day in their life.
I can't even run the ropes.
There it is. Have you ever run the ropes?
I have not.
Like, how many times you been in the ring?
Like once.
That's not true.
Like once.
Whatever.
I've been on the apron.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
Anyway, people want to criticize. Oh, this guy's terrible. This one sucks. This one's oversaturated. I want to see someone in wrestling, a fan, right? I want to see a fan get in the ring and do what they do, because it's unfathomable. See, that was a good word, big word. It's unfathomable that these wrestling fans are so fickle. Like, oh, they complain. Look, during the Thunderdome era, no fans was the worst. Now we got fans, and now the crowd's not big enough. Now the crowd doesn't pop enough. I mean, come on, man.
There's always going to be something wrong. You can't get yourself upset about the small stuff, because everybody's always going to have something to say about something.
It's okay to critique things. It's fine. You know what I mean? You know, and we got all these slides. I didn't even use them.
I know.
Well, you know, it is what it is.
Well,
Thomas Akers with a 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, Thomas, with no comment.
No comment. It's okay.
It's okay, but
he just wanted to support.
Hey, Thomas Akers, guys, in case you don't know Thomas Akers is battling cancer right now. He's in chemotherapy treatment. He's kicking cancer's ass. I said it. How about this? When Thomas beats cancer, will you say ass?
I will not. Maybe I will.
For Thomas Akers.
Or maybe I won't.
Okay, well, we try. But Thomas Akers, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for being up this late, bro. I know it's past your bedtime. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyway, Bronson has shit. You don't know who Bam Bam Bigelow is because you're young.
I know of him.
There you go. Yes, Bam Bam Bigelow, one of the greatest big men ever. Also, Dr. Death Steve Williams. You know, he's good as well. No?
I'm not sure about that one.
He's a hybrid.
Okay. Alrighty.
And yeah. So what a match between Ciampa and Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed is a beast. But Ciampa picked him up. The guy weighs like 348 pounds and 8 ounces. He's huge.
It's very specific.
Very specific.
I did see that match, and I was extremely impressed, only because I don't really pay close attention to like the mid-card matches, so I don't really know of Ciampa or Bronson Reed's work as much.
Ciampa's the former NXT World Champion.
Okay, that doesn't
NXT
mean
Tag Team DIY.
That doesn't mean I know of his work or know what he does or his moveset or if he's good or not. This was the first time I actually like watched one of his matches that wasn't like a silly match, and it was really good. Very fun to watch. Very technical wrestling.
Once again, guys,
very technical.
We're putting this into podcast form. So if you want to get your chat up, Ravishing Ricky Ramone. That didn't go.
Setting an example.
That he's a co-host. He said example. Thank you, Ricky. I was about to put your thing up, but thank you for that. Ricky with the 199 super chat says Fightful's reporting that KO was legitimately injured. Kira's gonna check that as she steps away. I don't know why she's there. We have a computer right here, but you know. So yeah.
Because we have Fightful. So if
we do have Fightful, yes, we do. So yes, and hey, if Fightful reports it, it's probably true. So if that's true, what does that mean for the tag team championship? I smell Imperium. Don't you?
I smell Judgment Day.
I would have said I smelled Pretty Deadly, but that guy's hurt. Guy Incognito with a 499 super chat. He says, "Hey Tony, euros, thank you. Hey Tony, just supporting. Keep up the good work." Yeah, Richie had a good point too. Judgment Day for the tag titles.
That was me.
That was you?
Yeah. Rewind the tape.
You did say it. And guys, thank you for the super chats. Thank you for supporting the channel. So look, Kevin Owens hurt. And if that's real, that's huge for SummerSlam.
Okay, so I'm not seeing Fightful, but I am seeing a lot of stories on it, including Wrestle Talk,
They're
Wrestling
legit.
Inc., Wrestling News, all that stuff.
Oh, the Wrestling Inc.'s legit. That's where Issa's from. So it's legit. Kevin Owens hurt.
So it says a legitimate injury. Let's see what the injury is. Let's dive a little deeper into this.
Let's hear this.
I hope he's all right. What could it have been? Later in the show, Owens was seen backstage being tended to by medical personnel. It was appeared nothing was in the chapter. Sorry, I'm still reading.
She can read, guys. She's a college student.
Guys, I'm not seeing what exactly.
So it probably hasn't been released.
Oh, it was Fightful. It was Fightful.
So, guys, it hasn't been released probably yet on what exactly happened. But if Fightful Select reported it, that means everybody else has reported it, which means it's true. So how long is he going to be out is the question. So.
Oh, no.
Hurry up and wait. Back to Bronson Reed and Ciampa, which was a great match. Nakamura comes out, distracts Ciampa. They had a little flack backstage about talking about, hey, man, don't get involved in my business. You got a freebie. Apparently, the freebie was paid in full tonight because Ciampa lost the match due to distraction from Nakamura. So now we're going to have a Nakamura-Ciampa feud. And my question is Nakamura a heel?
I thought he was heel.
Shinsuke! No, he's...
I thought he turned heel a while ago.
Anyway. Oh, broken ribs. That's true. Remember I even said that. So he probably fractured his ribs. Kevin Owens.
Okay. For some reason, I cannot remember.
Not to mention, when Kevin Owens came out, he didn't have his titles.
Owens? Yes, he did. Owens didn't even
wrestle. Second time, when he came out with Sammy when he walked him out, he didn't have his belt. He didn't have his belts with him, which means his ribs are probably messed up.
When did he get injured?
Maybe he's already injured, and they were selling it tonight.
But when did he get injured? Because he didn't do anything tonight.
Maybe he was injured at a house show, and they just did that to work it in. But yeah, so yeah, Kevin Owens out, and that's bad news for us because they're our tag team champions. Anyway, back to Nakamura. Nakamura cost Ciampa the match, and now we get a feud. I'm confused on if Nakamura's a heel.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter if he's a heel. Okay, now we see the backstage, the segment from Rhea, Raquel, Liv, the back last week when Liv and Raquel got in her business. Listen, Rhea Ripley's scary to me.
Liv Morgan says that they're not scared of Rhea Ripley. You should be scared of Rhea Ripley, okay? She injured Raquel's knee, which cost her the tag team titles because she just couldn't handle it. Rhea Ripley just hurt her that bad. And then Liv Morgan is going to come out with the utmost confidence saying that it's her turn to take on Rhea Ripley after she saw what happened to her partner Raquel. And Raquel is much bigger, stronger, better than Liv, I think. And she just came out with the confidence and got her arm messed up. Ronda messed with her arm. Rhea messed with her arm. She's got to give up at some point.
Her whole thing is watch me. Her whole gimmick is watch me. Watch me get my arm broke. Watch me get beat. Watch me lose. Watch me get injured.
When's she gonna learn?
I don't know. I like her. I think she's good though.
I liked her when she got the championship, but then they kept it on her too long, and then
it wasn't that they kept it on too long. They kept it on her, and they didn't book her right. The booking with Liv Morgan was terrible. I'm saying that out loud. Okay. But yeah, so Liv was talking trash backstage, and there you go. Not to mention, talking about backstage, a lot of backstage segments tonight.
But it didn't feel like usually when they don't have that many matches and they fill it with talking and segments and promos, I feel like it's like being dragged out. But I feel like this Raw went pretty smooth.
For 3 hours, this Raw did not bore me. If you notice, I didn't take a break tonight. I stayed in the chair the whole night from 7:30.
Very proud of you.
Watch how you talk to me. That's called being condescending.
Actually, it's not. It means that you're getting better, and I'm proud that you're getting better. I did a 6-hour stream. a 6-hour stream
I want
by
a gold medal.
myself.
I want a gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
There's nothing wrong with acknowledging your accomplishments.
Acknowledging. You're stealing all the lines tonight.
I can't say the word. He owns the word acknowledge.
He does now. You owe him 84 cents.
Okay.
Anyway, backstage segment, Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville, the new women's tag team champions. How about that?
Yeah, they're scared of Rhea, as they should be.
I'm scared of Rhea.
As you should be.
I'm very scared of Rhea. But look, I love seeing them on TV. I think Chelsea and Sonya Deville are a great team. I think you keep those titles on them for a while.
Well, who else do you give them
They
to?
are the Karens of the WWE, and I love it. And by the way, guys, hit those likes. Then we get to the match that everybody wanted not to see, and it never happened. Rhea just annihilated Liv Morgan.
She eradicated. That's the word.
Eradicated.
I was trying to figure out the word that she uses.
You have been erased.
She has a new gym called the Eradicator with Buddy.
Who?
Rhea.
Well, we don't know if that even going to be working after that because we don't.
They just posted it today,
which
is why I'm so confused why people are speculating that they're breaking up or broken up.
Speculation gets you fired. Anyway,
does it?
It could.
Okay.
Then we had an Alpha Academy backstage segment too. Alpha Academy's over. Maxine Dupree, she's over. The Viking Raiders are doing great. Everything to me fell into place tonight.
Alpha Academy challenged. Maxine challenged Valhalla for her first singles match next week on Raw.
Yeah, she said, "Don't get so happy that you got me through a tape. You got me one up me, girl." What she say to her? Sis. She called her sis. Do you think they're sisters?
No.
Why would she call her sis? That a girl thing?
But I guess.
Okay.
Well, I don't say it personally, but
where'd that come from?
Sometimes it just wants to show out.
Well, then we get into the ring with Ricochet. Now, this is when the crowd got a little tired of my estimation. It was noted earlier in the chat that the crowd wasn't into it. I totally disagree. When you have a segment like that, when you got a guy like Ricochet who's not the best promo guy in the world, people sit back and listen.
You know what? I actually like Ricochet's promos. Now, people say it's a little cringy, and I can see how they say that, but like, I don't find them as cringy as like Liv Morgan's promos. Like, he's actually nothing against Liv Morgan, but he's actually a really good talker.
Look, he keeps it real. He talks like he's talking to some dude in the street, and he called Logan a prick tonight. He called him a prick. He says, "You're an arrogant prick." I wrote that down.
Yes. I love when people are mean to Logan.
That's not nice.
Well, Logan is not nice.
He's got all the subscribers, though. Could you imagine?
I can.
I would love to get into the ring with Logan and just have the match for the subscribership. Wouldn't it get subscribers? If you lose, you get my subscribers. I still get to take my people with me. Just get my number. I get his number.
How would that work?
I want my people with me. They've been in for ride or die from the beginning. You think I want those Logan Paul wannabes?
Do you think you're going to be able to make 27 million people follow you?
I do.
How many does he have? 27 million?
Whatever the case is, how'd he get those anyway?
He's been working at it for a long time.
He cheated.
And he's a silly goose.
He knows Eddie Guerrero. He lied, he cheated, he stole.
Probably, but that's part of the potion, maybe.
Well, what am I gonna do? Where's the formula? I'll sign up. But no, respect him because he's doing it. But yeah, then of course Logan comes out, Pearl Harbors him. You know what a Pearl Harbor is?
No.
The attack from behind. It's called the Pearl Harbor job.
Oh, that makes sense.
Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he thought he was gonna get the upper hand on Ricochet. He's got the phone, doing the social media, and then he caught one in the jaw. Super kick city.
You know what's so hilarious? He held that camera in the right position the entire time he was getting beat up. He was gonna get his content one way or another. Like, even when he got he got like kicked, like what did he do? The moonsault, standing moonsault thing.
The Spanish fly?
I don't know what he did. The point is, that was a Spanish fly.
I don't know.
The point is, Logan Paul got his content, and it's already up. He kept his arm up the entire time. I don't understand how that's even realistic.
Whatever the case is, I see a lot of people on YouTube that get lucky. Can I get lucky? I'm a YouTube champion. You know?
You are.
I am. No else. Who else on YouTube claims to be YouTube champion? Oh, Grimm, right? Is he really champion?
I'm not sure.
Does he ever book himself to lose?
I'm not sure.
Exactly. Anyway, Ricochet with the super kick in the mouth, and we get the match set up for SummerSlam. Nice shooting star press, but standing shooting star press right onto Logan.
That's what that was. I was asking you.
Shooting star press. I wrote it down right there.
I asked you that question. Were you just not listening?
I don't listen to anything you say.
Okay.
It makes no sense.
I said, was it a standing moonsault? You said, Spanish fly? I don't know.
You sat there all night looking like Linda McMahon in a wheelchair.
What was I supposed to do? You don't need anything but your eyes to watch the show.
I can't talk to you. Shayna Baszler backstage, calling out Ronda, talking about she could beat up Ronda. I believe it.
We're getting a lot of SummerSlam matches.
I think 12.
We confirmed like 2 or 3 matches tonight, right?
I think we'll get 12.
I think that's about how much we had last time.
Not to mention, Logan claimed to be victimized by Ricochet after he's the one that's hit him from the behind. He tried to give him the sneak attack. He's a hypocrite.
He is.
I agree. I concur. There's a lot of good chats in there. I can't put them up because I'm going to stick to my guns. But guys, keep it going in the chat. Talk to each other. And if you guys want to get your super chat up, if you can afford to, boom, put it up there with the super chat. Now we get the Apollo versus Damian match. Apollo Crews versus Damian Priest. Crews versus Priest. Damian basically pwned him.
He had no chance.
No chance in hell.
Mm-hmm.
That's a song.
That is.
Vince.
Someone said, I think it was Finn. He said 0 chance. He was this close to saying no chance.
Oh, well, you can't quote the boss because then you get in trouble. Becky was backstage. What was she doing backstage? Just celebrating, huh?
I don't think I was here for that.
All right. Then we get Imperium. They come out.
Imperium.
They waiting in the ring for to talk to Drew. Viking Raiders, of course, accept the challenge from Maxine, Valhalla, right? And I can't wait to see that. I want to see that match. I like Maxine Dupree.
I do too. She is a little
flaky, space cadet.
I don't know.
Bougie.
I don't know what.
Upper echelon. Conceited. Stuck up.
I'm not really sure what it is. She's not all the way there yet, but I do like her.
Me too. And I like Valhalla, aka Sarah Logan, who was released a couple years ago. They brought her back. I like Sarah Logan.
I think I'll call her Val, like Maxine did. I like Val better than Valhalla.
Okay. Well, there it is. Anyway, we get to the ring and there's Gunther. Gunther has a mic. Drew comes out to a huge pop, but then I listened to it. I think it was piped in.
Drew McIntyre? You don't think people were cheering for Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, but you listen to it when you watch it back. I'll show you. It looked like it was a little piped in, but look, great back and forth. Drew wants the IC title. Drew explained that when he was 18, 19, and Sheamus was 42. Nice joke on it. Yeah, he said when I was 19 and Sheamus was 42, they had a little joke there. I like that he ribbed his buddy.
Is Sheamus really that old?
No, they're the same age about. Anyway, so Drew challenged
Gunther.
No, Ludwig Kaiser.
Oh. For
tonight, of course. And of course, the WrestleMania match, the SummerSlam match will happen. Gunther versus Drew for the IC title. And he called the people from Tampa degenerates.
Who did?
Gunther.
Why?
Shout out to Corey Graves for doing the Ludwig Kaiser imitation.
It was a pretty smooth imitation. It sounded very good.
I cannot do it as good as Corey Graves, but you will rise on your feet and get with the ring general, the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion of the world, Gunther. I tried. No,
I don't think so.
I'm good at the Macho Man.
Okay.
Thanks. Anyway,
You are.
that's true. We had Ludwig versus Drew, and someone in the chat earlier said, "Why does Drew do the countdown? All you're doing is telling your opponent, here comes the Claymore." That's why he lost to Roman at Clash at the Castle.
I was actually thinking about that when I saw the crowd, like how loud they were counting down. I was like, Ludwig doesn't even need like a call or anything. Like all you have to do is listen to the crowd. But imagine the crowd didn't say anything.
Oh.
Well, what would they do?
Well, that means they're not into the match then. But
what would the opponent do?
Get kicked in the jaw.
I don't see it coming.
Well, here's the thing. By the way, 3, 2, 1. Roman ducked. Roman beat that thing. Drew McIntyre lost that match at Clash of the Castle because he kept counting. After the third time you counteract the Claymore, shouldn't you stop counting?
Speaking of counteracting the Claymore,
that's how you finished the match.
Ludwig counteracted the Claymore
with some kind of kick to the jaw. I never even seen that before. Ludwig gave him the enziguri right in the mouth, kicked his teeth down his throat.
What a move!
What a move! What a maneuver!
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes, it is. But Drew then reverses some kind of duck the clothesline move, and boom, Claymore City 1, 2, 3. Good night, Irene. And then the crowd's crying for the table. I'm getting tired of the crowds wanting tables. They want everything. We want tables. We want ladders. We want chairs. We want popcorn. We want soda. We want cotton candy. They want everything.
I hate when a crowd starts cheering, "We want tables," when it's very clear that they're not going to bring out tables. Like, if it's a normal match and it's not a no DQ, what's the point of screaming, "We want tables"? They're not going to grab them.
These crowds think this is ECW. They're jealous because they weren't around when ECW was around, so they want to have everything their way. But they didn't get it. Well, they got the table spot, but they want the table from underneath the ring.
They want to see him pull it out, set it up, play it to the crowd.
Hey guys, let's pull the table out so the crowd can pop. Now let's put the 2 legs up and slam the thing down and turn the table over. You still got it. You deserve it. Shut up.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Riddle came out. Riddle got the crap kicked out of him too. He needs to put some shoes on.
I'm very confused how he just walks around with jeans on, like just nothing.
No shoe. He walks around backstage barefoot. What's up with that?
Yeah, he's an oddball.
Anyway, Riddle powerbomb. Excuse me, Gunther powerbombed Riddle. And then they went outside and somebody went to the table and it was Gunther. The crowd got what they wanted. They did.
I feel like I missed that part.
I feel like I missed a page. Anyway, Drew standing over top of Gunther. He touched the IC title, which means that's bad luck. It means you're not gonna win it.
Wasn't it in a thing in NXT where like they didn't do it at all? Like it was like an unwritten rule.
It's unwritten rule in wrestling that if you're going for a title, don't touch that title before that match because it jinxes you. Now, some people win, but on the most part, I would say 67.39% of people lose when they touch that title first. That's my own statistic, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, thank you. Then Ronda was backstage, and thank God it was short and sweet.
Yeah, she said what she had to say. She accepted.
Fight pit.
She did not say it was a fight pit.
It's a fight pit.
What is a fight pit?
The same thing that you didn't go. Oh, you didn't go to what match did I go to at Philly? What was that? Where Bray Wyatt came back.
Raw's 30? I don't know.
No. Anyway, it was a fight pit match versus Seth and Riddle. Yeah, what was that?
Oh, I don't know.
That's the fight pit.
I don't know if that's what they were saying. They said they want to fight. Fight pit. Brock said he wanted to fight.
Fight pit.
So do you think that's a fight pit too? Just because they're both...
I think Brock versus Cody, and I missed about talking about is Extreme Rules, thank you, is 3 stages of hell. Anyway, I missed Cody. I know I missed something. Did I miss a whole page?
Maybe you didn't write anything down when Cody was talking.
You know why? Because adrenaline in my soul. Something, Cody. No. Anyway.
What did Cody Rhodes say? He just, oh, you did say something about Cody Rhodes. You said he accepted Brock's challenge.
Yeah, and there's nothing to talk about other than that because Cody's got his little mannerisms. Look, I don't get a problem with Cody Rhodes, but I'm tired of these suits. I'm tired of his watch. I'm tired. Listen, my thing is this. If Cody's an underdog, why does he seem like such an elitist?
He uses big words.
I mean, he's a nice, no, Cody's a nice guy. We were at a house show last week. Cody signed every autograph. He was out there for 30 minutes. His music played so much. I was like, enough. So I'm not putting Cody down, but I think Cody would get more sympathy if he wouldn't wear the suit all the time.
Yeah, like throw on some slacks and your merch shirt. Maybe some Dockers and you'll be good.
Dockers?
Isn't that what it's called? Like those dad sale shoes, you know?
What the hell are you talking about? Sale shoes?
Aren't Dockers like
sailboat shoes? Deck shoes?
Okay.
Let's get to Finn Bálor and Seth Rollins and the contract signing.
The last thing?
Listen. All I can tell you is this. Judgment Day ran this show. They beat the holy hell out of Seth Rollins.
They did. All of them, all four of them, including Rhea, they jumped Seth Rollins.
Does Seth Rollins have any friends? Nobody came out for him.
Yeah.
Nobody.
No. Didn't Sammy come out?
Well, yeah, he got beat up too.
Yeah. They stacked the tables and chairs on top of Sammy so that he wouldn't. I think you missed that part because you were talking. But they stacked the chairs and tables on top of Sammy so that they could go jump Seth.
So you telling me that my good friend Sami Zayn is his only friend? He has no other friends? Sami Zayn's my friend. I've been with Sammy since the beginning, since he was El Generico back in Ring of Honor.
That's good to know.
He's my good friend. Like look, and then it ended quick. Like Raw ended fast after they beat down.
They were like 1 minute overtime, and they're on TV. They're not on Peacock, so they gave him that extra minute, and they were like, "We gotta go now." So someone slid Damian Priest his Money in the Bank briefcase, and he couldn't even get it up all the way before they cut it off. So that's how abrupt the ending was.
Abrupt it was. By the way, guys, Kira got all these slides ready for the show. We didn't even use them. Hilarious. But yeah. So yeah. We'll scroll through them real quick.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Amazing.
86%
of these photos are of the Judgment Day members. Look at that. All Judgment Day. Yeah.
They gave the business. Nice manhandle slam right there. Leg drop. What kind of stuff going on here? Zoey Stark's a star, everybody.
Back to Judgment Day.
See, that's the first time, see?
I see. That's what I was talking about. He did come out with the title.
Yeah, but the second time he didn't. I don't know if we have a picture of that, but the second time he didn't come out.
No. They stopped the pictures at Logan Paul.
Oh, there you go. Anyway, this is the night ended right here.
Judgment Day on top.
Judgment Day on top, as always. Look, bottom line is this. Let's give a synopsis and get out of here, okay?
All right.
First of all, thanks for being on the show tonight.
You're talking to me?
I'm not talking to them.
I thought you were talking to them.
They got nothing else to do. These guys are going to ride with us until the wheels fall off.
You think?
Look, I'd say this about the chat. The same people come every night.
Mm-hmm.
They see something in this channel.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. 2 years in now, the same people are still here. We've lost a few subscribers here and there, some major names. But for the most part, 90% of our audience has stayed. Tonight, we had over 35 people in the room at one time, consistently, for the whole hour, for the whole 3 hours. The 18 to 49 demographic is, my analytics. I've checked the analytics. We're off the charts, okay?
I know what their plan is. The people that come back for the shows every time, they want to be the ones to say, I was with you since day one.
Well, only Mick Thompson can say that.
When you make it, they're going to be like, I was with you when you had 35 viewers in the chat, and now you have 30,000.
Anel was here tonight. You know, I know had a heart attack, right? Yeah, a couple weeks ago. He's okay now.
Okay.
I know it's great. The best hair in the business.
Oh yes.
But yeah, look, Raw. Listen, the parts of Raw that you saw.
Yeah.
Because I saw all of Raw.
Yeah.
And I don't ever give Raw a 9 out of 10. But tonight they're getting a 9 out of 10. Raw was incredible tonight.
I'm giving Raw, and taking into account that I love the Judgment Day and that I did miss about 25% of the show.
Oh my God.
I'm giving Raw an 8.964.
Jakey Bakey was here. He'd be mad at you right now.
He would be.
Like I said, it was solid. There was some disputes in the chat tonight. Well, one major dispute that Raw sucked. It was oversaturated, and I totally disagree with that. I think they're pushing the right people at the right time.
Judgment Day.
I agree. I think Rhea Ripley is not even as big as she's going to be. Not to mention, her traps are bigger than mine. She's built like a freaking Greek goddess.
Well, she works out, Dad.
Oh, whatever it is. Working out's good. I'm going to work out to get out of here.
All right.
Guys, thanks for watching, and thank you for the super chat you guys did send. What happened?
Thanks for listening.
Oh, yes. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, Google Pods, whatever, this is our first show. This is the first Tantalizing Tony and Kira podcast from the 10. Excuse me? Oh, you just stepped on my whole line.
Sorry.
Blew it. You blew it.
Don't
what? Don't add your name to this?
Yeah.
Listen, guys, let me say something. You have to use your kids to get famous. Look at Mikey. He's taking us far.
I'm very different from Mikey.
I don't care about you. I made you. I'm going to say what I want to say. Once again, thanks for watching. Excuse me. See what you did there? You blew it away. Thank you for listening to the inaugural Tantalizing Tony and Kira podcast on the Tantalizing Tony Wrestling Show, exclusively on YouTube. Please subscribe. Kira?
Thank you.
That's it.
That's all.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening and watching. And we're here all nights of the week. Hit the like, subscribe, the share, hit the notification bell so you know we're doing videos, because we do stuff all the time. And sometimes out of nowhere, I'll be bored playing Call of Duty. So let me do a watch along, and I'll watch a bunch of nothing. But we will be doing Attitude Era reviews. We're still trying to figure out how to get them on screen without getting copywritten, but we're gonna try one this week, maybe Thursday. And yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching, and thank you for the super chats, everybody. And that's it. Hug your family members. Cannot promise tomorrow. Pray, because if you don't pray, you won't make it today. And as always, do we do best, and that's Kira.
Stay tantalizing.
What she said.
Yeah.